No fucking clue how this video is gonna end up looking because I'm on my way home, and obviously I've still got my butchered phone currently as I speak to myself. There is a myriad of purple streaks coming across my screen, and the sections that aren't covered in purple streaks are green, despite the fact that it's pitch black. Nonetheless, I was at a house tonight, and the joints, the marijuana, the ganja, and etc. I was getting passed about, and I stuck to my guns like I've always done. I said no. The vodka started getting passed about. I said no. Just had a couple of beers, and I sat and nursed them for a bit. The reason I was at the house in question, however, just on a wee side note, I've never sat and Billy bullshit and said I need to stay away from drink completely. I'm gonna be like pure teetotaler. I did try to go down that route for a while, but the odd beer here and there with a couple of pals or whatever, I don't necessarily think it's harmful. But what occurred to me, mindset wise, over time, towards the latter half of last year, going into the beginning of this year, was that it was a very, very bad combination to combine alcohol with my mental state of being. Still stand by the principle though. I'm not fucking nearly 6 months now or something without any substance abuse. Not because I've had a couple of beers at fucking Lock with the boys, or a couple of beers in that pub at Weatherspoons in Elgin, or even the night a couple of beers. I would hardly call that fucking relapsing. Nonetheless, whole point of me being there tonight was so my cousin is coming. He's sort of doing a tour of Europe, and one of his pit stops is in Inverness. Obviously, he was born in New Zealand, so Scottish. Claims anyway that he's wanting to come to Inverness to, see where his roots are and all this shit. If you ask me, it's pretty obvious. It just looks to me as if it's instead of paying for a hotel and or a hostel, it's why not just fucking stay in my house or fucking my grand's house? But then here and there lies the issue. So it's no secret that my gran is losing my fucking marbles, for lack of better terminology. And today's Saturday now, early hours of Saturday morning. A couple hours time, my granny is supposedly going to be going to a christening. However, last night, me and my mother decided to go round to my gran's house with the intention of trying to speak some sense into her in terms of, this is not a good idea for you to have this guy staying in your house. If we could just talk her out of it, then maybe he will then in turn get a fucking hostel or whatever. However, when we turned up at my gran's house, oh mate, she was all dolled up to the nines. Bear in mind, this was 7:30 at night, 7:30 at night last night, Friday night, all dolled up to the nines. So me and my ma were like, where are you going? She goes, I'm just about to go to the christening. Bear in mind, the christening is on Saturday. This was 7:30 on a Friday night. So anyway, an argument ensued, of course, because it always fucking does. My issue with my grandmother is more like the determination to just gaslight and deflect and become pretty fucking hostile at times. But she picks and chooses who she directs her hostility towards, eh? You know, because she was yammering it on and on and on and on. And she then in turn decided to kick my mum and my dog out. And my mum was like, well, what about him? He's like, oh, he can stay if he wants. I can literally do no wrong. I'm stuck between her shit and my mum's pretty fucking null and void attempts at defence at this point, regardless. Woe is me, eh? You know, if we fast forward fucking 7-8 months, you'd have a specific fat lip cunt chatting pish in my comments at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, then deleting its comments so nobody can see what you said, despite the father fucking seen them. And I mean, no damn well, but regardless, that's not the point. You know, I'm well past the fucking lol cow routine. What was it? Air quote for quote. The funniest meltdown I've seen on YouTube for some time. Haha. Okay, good one, good you. You know, but that's here and there. But fucking dealing dementia, man, I don't fucking know. Every circumstances are different, even for those that have had to actually deal with. You know, and then obviously there's another group of people, the people that fucking are employed to deal with these people on a daily basis. Fucking more power to them, man. But my gran is absolutely losing her marbles, eh? And it's fucking sad to see her. Really, really sad to see. You know? She can't differentiate day and night. She fucks off to appointments in the middle of the night thinking it's the daytime. She almost burnt the fucking house down a couple of weeks ago. And it's gonna kill her long term. All the while she's just constantly going on and on and on at my mum. Despite the fact my mum's just trying to be there for her. My mum's got a hell of a lot more patience for her than I do. You know, the day my gran says to me that she thinks she's got a problem is the fucking day that I'll stop talking about her. You know, and trying to make jokes or, you know, deconstructing and or rationalising her shit. I'll be there for her to the best of my abilities. But until then, her ears will continue to burn. It's just fucking constant, man. It's been going on for fucking years. It's so fucking bad now. Like, so bad that it's accelerating. You know, beyond comprehension. You know, like, at some point I have to say to myself, and I hate saying this shit aloud, but this is the sort of shit that I think about it. Like, there's a part of me that's like, what about me? Like, you know, I need a break, I do, like, in terms of, I need time to fucking readjust and become normal, or feel normal, anyway, you know, and I just can't catch a break. But it isn't a selfish fucking thing. I mean, the stuff my gran's been going on for years, but it's getting so much worse now, You know, fucking about 2 months ago or something, she asked me, for example, if I'd ever met my granddad. You know, another wee tiny example I could give y'all. She fucking phoned me, or phoned the house, I should say, and asked for me to drive down the A9 to pick her up from Falkirk. Bear in mind, she was using her house phone. And she was like, oh, I'm down in Falkirk, can you come and get me? I was like, 7 in the morning, and you're phoning me off your house phone, so you're clearly on Falkirk. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. I respect it. No bad mouth and all. It's just fucking sad to see. It's a struggle. Coming away with some pelters tonight. On Mara. She was like, even your father, when she was talking to my mama, she was like, even your father had plenty to say about you. Blah, blah, blah. And I was just going on and on and on. I was like, what the fuck? It's like Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar in the ring, like you. Anyway, tell you, man, I wouldn't wish that illness on anybody. It's fucking horrible, eh? I mean, we're still in a position, family-wise, where my gran refuses point blank to even concede there's a possible issue. You know, we're not even at that point, huh? She still thinks everybody's against her, the world's against her, the clocks are wrong, the calendar's wrong, the doctors are wrong when they make appointments, the fucking hairdressers are wrong, etc, etc. You know, you try to bring it up, she starts getting defensive and throws fucking insults, etc. You know. Oh, man. It's clearly, and I know this anyway, from the amount of research I've ended up having to do on the fucking subject, it's a debilitating illness. Begins to take its fucking toll. But for some, unfortunately, or preferably, depending on your fucking view on the matter, for some, it comes on rapid, kills them quick. For some, it takes its toll. And it's a slow, agonising, metaphorically speaking, fucking death. But who's left in the fucking wake? Me and my mother. You know. And after what happened earlier on in the night, they're done. My mum's completely washed her hands with it at this point. She's pushing away a lot of her friends. So I've ended up being the fucking mediator going forward. It's like, for fuck's sake, I can't catch a break. I need some time to recuperate, and I can't catch a fucking break. And again, even when I say that out loud, it makes me sound like I'm making it about me. I'm not. But it is, it's fucking difficult. Really fucking difficult. Fucking couple of months time I'm gonna be 30-year-old. And I have been kowtowed to such a point where I feel compelled to record a fucking video with a butchered camera in the middle of the night on my way home as a means of venting because I've got hee-haw. Terms of friend groups anymore there, really. But yeah. Hey-ho. Enjoy your weekend, folks. Adios.